there you go. That was a heavy bundle. I forgot that van.
What, you brought yourself a helicopter already?
About 1,500 pounds of these in that van.
Fuck,
That's a
so.
heavy van to start with. That's an actual van. Those are over 4,000 pounds empty. So then those forklifts are about 16 to 1,800 pounds a piece. There's two of those in there. And the car on top will probably weigh 3,000 pounds. So it's a lot of weight in that van. But I can pick it up. Clearly. The thing is, I have to be able to fall out. I have to be able to pick this all the way up over the side of the trailer and load it. I'll just make sure I won't take the fuel when I ship that out. You're getting quite a bit of stuff first, getting ready. I think I have about, let's see, 20, maybe 25 loads pressing on the ground. We're waiting on the election. I think prices will go back up after the election, maybe, hopefully. You guys know I try not to get into politics on this channel, but as far as the racist crap, I'm just going to educate you guys. Please don't argue in the comments and sort of stuff that drives me up the wall. But there's one candidate that will probably cause prices to go up if they get elected. Another candidate that will probably cause prices to stagnate or go down if they get elected. I'll just leave it at that. So I'm kind of gambling. I'll probably go ahead and put the good later this month just to go ahead. You gotta pay the bills somehow. I've been with this my whole life, gone back and forth. Probably been a different capital residence. And the highest price we ever saw was when we were the second highest price we ever saw.
Yeah, he started shooting at me, little prick.
And they were pretty close together on the price. So at the end of the day, international markets and stuff like that affects the price more than the president does. But I said all that to say this, that the initial reaction to the local steel markets will be affected by the election, even if it's only tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. We'll probably go ahead and put the kilos in at least, mainly because I need room to put so much stuff out here, put it on here. And we'll all clean that out over there and make some room, and now I'll look forward again. And you'll see a lot about that in other videos, different things out of order. I'll put up 2 more of these to try. Plus those boxes there. I won't worry about those another day. I do have one more over here. Just mixing a lot of stuff. It's kind of like an idea. Something I've been wanting to do for a while.
Huh?
I bought one set of pallet clips. That's all I have. And so I thought it would be really cool to put one of these. They're so long like this. And if the guy could
I just watched his video yesterday.
We got a pencil with you.
Yes! He's got me in here, you fucking cock evil. We'll give you a spoon you can dig out Mr. Rubio for ice cream. No, you gotta get it. I'll get ice cream and ice, chop his body up and mix his ass up, turn him into ice cream and feed him to all these people. It'd be a little special ice cream, a little touch of using his blood and blood and guts. Actually, blood and ice cream. Call it Bloody Irudio. That's what's going on out here at the junkyard. Hope you guys enjoyed this bonus video. I can't guarantee that I'm going to keep doing these little bonus videos during the week. I may, if I have time, try to edit some of my already recorded videos earlier in the week. I might do bonus here and there. I really don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe that might be. I do like daily videos. Days that I work out there, maybe I can post those. Like I said, I really don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I do want to try to get that up to 2 videos a week again for at least the rest of the year. No promises. Don't hold me to it, but I'll do the best that I can. Well, with that, I'll let you all go. I hope you have an absolutely I just missed this door. I want to get better or something. Grab it, I'm going like this. Get better. No, I'm going to go home and take a nap. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. And you're ready to get out there, find yourself an adventure. Hopefully, you can open doors easier than I can. See you on the next one.
I just sit and wait for you.
You know what that
You're gonna come back to the mainland eventually.
What's called Acme. Acme got that.
Paren, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Who's out?
Hey, buddy, fuck you.
Okay, get over there. They will bring it soon. Go on.
We're not here for your drugs. We're here to take pictures.
Yeah, this is what we also just screw his guys in the ass too.
Already been here for about 2 hours. I just unloaded this big behemoth.
I wanted to. I'll be doing something different to these fucking idiots.
So I'm guessing they hauled maybe propane tank
By
down or something. I really don't know what the
Yeah, he's firing the booty holes.
No, I'll stick a explosive up and shape it like a dick and stick it in their ass and time it. They're gonna explain to their boss that they're gonna wreck them blow up.
They've been available for parts for a long time. Nobody's really wanted anything. They're pretty well stripped out. I really honestly don't think there's anything good left on them except for, and I'm going to say, this trunk rack here. I'm probably just going to go ahead and pop the whole trunk lid off just for the sake of time. These vintage trunk racks like this, a lot of people like these to put on other cars. But other than that, I mean, they're rusted out to nothing. I don't think there's anything good left on them. Yeah, we're not going to mess with these. We'll just go ahead and crush those. This Ford Escape right here runs and drives. And I had a guy wanting the engine out of it. It's actually not that high a miles, and it's really not too out of condition. It's been kind of tore up on the other side from a minor wreck. But it's been here for about a month now, and nobody showed up to get anything, so we're going to go ahead and junk it out today. Last week when I was out here, I ripped the engines out of I don't know how many cars, a bunch of them out back, and made a gigantic mess of plastic and chunks of aluminum and that sort of stuff. So I think my help is going to be here tomorrow. Pump a bit on this Mazda. But I think the help's going to be here tomorrow, so they'll get busy on cleaning all that up and processing a bunch of other stuff from the ground up. So today, I'm not going to worry about that. Hope's got it. Ready to go.
Well, me too. When we got in the buildings.
Don't have to worry about that one.
Yeah,
So
Ready to grab any car?
I guess we'll go ahead. Start first.
No.
Tomorrow, we'll get all this stuff out back, have it up. I do have a pile of cars over yonder.
Down at the far end, I just come from down there. There's nothing down there.
And we'll look out front. I really don't know. So I'm taking this thing right along.
I got you. 1 5 of the
Yeah, get this.
I think I found it. Yeah, 6 5. Right there.
Really, those vehicles gonna need some insurance. I just fucking flipped it twice. Cash. It's 2 stacks of cash. Looks like. Weed. Let me go look at another one. I'm close to the other one.
That's enough pressure for now. I'm going to come over here and dig some more out of the pile. Got this old wagon here. I think I have...
Looks like meth and
Look at the solid underneath it.
looks like cash.
Then next up, we got a square body, it looks like. I'll have to see what transmission is in this. If it's got a decent transmission, I'll go ahead and pop the cab off and say that. Looks like it's probably a 305 under the hood. Just a 2-barrel. That's a GMC.
Walmart's got a pop on it over $2.
Look at that's the seat.
What pot?
And then we got a Pontiac. What is this?
Really?
Oh no, that's a Sunbird.
Yeah,
That's a Pontiac 2000 Sunbird. Don't see those too
I
often.
can afford it.
Then
Since
beyond
I
that,
got
we've
about
all the way down to the bars. Just junk. And then we've got a Mercedes.
Just going to Walmart tomorrow.
And we've got another Mercedes. And
What's
another
he going out here
Mercedes.
for?
And then beyond that, we've got
He's
another
going
Mercedes.
to Farm and Fleet
How
too.
I feel about Mercedes, more than
Yeah,
likely
but what's he
all
going to
of these
Farm
are
and
get
for?
crushed. Bet said as I drag them out,
2 hoodies, I think.
if you go on,
Naked.
here we go, hold on. L, Escort L. You don't see these early ones. Super up.
Ask me what time you going.
These are all vehicles that have been in this pile for many years.
What time you going?
Like these got stacked here. Man, it would have been, before I got married, and I've been married for almost 12 years now. So we've been here for about 13 years now. Or maybe it was right after I got married. So somewhere between 10 and 15 years. That's how long these vehicles have been sitting here in this exact spot.
I might
But
go
we're
with
going to process to dig them out. Like I said, this is here. We'll see if my buddy wants it. If he wants it, we won't crush it. What's back here? Oh, I forgot about this old sod. This sod back here actually ran when we got it. And once again, it's been sitting for a decade.
We take one more spot.
Get back here. Yeah, this car here, a guy had it and he had like 3
Yeah, graphic on the car, yeah.
And as you can see, it's been rolled over at some point in time.
So
And he had it on that
it could be in
$300.
one
So
spot.
we wanted to buy it. So, you know,
All
it's stuff
from
full
the
of junk.
area.
I brought it out to scrap.
We check that boat. Usually,
They're not, that's just good offset on it. But we'll see what it does. If nothing else, this could be really cool when it slice the side of it off. I don't know if we'll get the whole road cleaned out, or if we won't. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But at least we'll get started on it. Go from there.
damn it.
Got caught.
No. I looked into where the boat was, no grappling hook.
I wasn't able to film loading either one of these, and sometimes people don't want to film it on their property.
Well, you know, it's 2 and 5 stuff in our
But
second.
that was, it's got a 5-speed in it, so I don't know if those things are looking good or not. I do know this transmission is good.
Okay, if you go to the other dock from the other end,
GMC, I don't know what year this is.
could be up there.
55, 6, 7, somewhere in there. See the headlight. So 350. This thing is super rusty. I mean, it's a rock box. Rock box.
What I do, I try to get that from here.
I gotta go pick up
There's
another
the
car.
door.
I'm trying to hurry. They're waiting on me already. As you can see, it's decent enough. But it's got some good gas parts in it. I mean, the engine still turns. I think it's 270 that's under the hood. So some good parts there that I can cut the nose off for a wall hanger. I don't know if I'll save the back of the cab on this one or not. But then also it's got a couple one-piece wheels on it. They're tubeless. So good stuff there. But I better hit the road.
The derby car.
This isn't the car I had to go get. The car I had to go get had a motorcycle too, so I ended up buying both of those from them. So I was looking at this one here, this guy's happened to call, have this. It's got a transmission in there you can sell for $4. Other than that, I don't see much on here that's any good. Just junk. I think this is car number 8 today that I bought. So no wait, this is car number 7. I'm on my way now to go buy car number 8. There's number 9 today. That was an unexpected one. Guy called us and said he had gone immediately. The city was on. Had to have it gone today. So we got it out of there. Gotta grab one more chain real quick. Lift it off. Unfortunately, the converter's already gone on this one, which is typical on these auto vans. Got here a number of years ago. So 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. Some of these converters on some of these Hondas like this were worth $500, $600, $700, $800. There was literally guys driving around going door to door anywhere where they saw one of these or certain other vehicles like Toyota Priuses, vehicles that had high dollar converters on them. They were knocking on the door saying, hey, I'll give you $500 for the converter on the car. And then it's sad to say that when people didn't know, a lot of them would just come back out and take it anyway. So for something like this, it's obviously been sitting for quite a while. It doesn't surprise me where the converter got. So did pay full price for this one. Oh, and to put things into perspective, the converters on these now are less than half that. Converters have dropped to about 25% of what they were at one time, which doesn't hurt my feelings at all. It has definitely decreased the amount of theft going on those things. It's made my life a whole lot easier. Back in the high dollar days, I had to deal with the police calls every single day almost, wanting to know if I bought such and such a converter. you have to turn everything into the state anyway, so they know what I bought. But they'd call me almost every day asking. Whereas now, I think I've gotten one phone call in the last 2 months. But anyway, I'm going to get that off of there. And I guess I'm going to have to lock this all up. And I got to get one more car out of the other yard, get a guy to sell on the screen collar, and we'll come back here in the morning and try to get some credit. I was not expecting to buy 10 cars today.
Get any tape in here?
I am in. The app is on your phone. Let us do
Need
some
sticky
window
tape.
shopping, yes?
What is it for?
Tape.
Nice.
Tape is sticky.
He's also on shit loose and gone.
What are you doing? I got no double-sided sticky tape.
Tape. You get any tape in here. Why wouldn't the painter just say the head in my area that you took?
I just pulled this 350. I think it's a 350 anyway. I guess I'll have to check it. Out of that race, or not race car, but that demolition derby car. I don't know if it's any good. It looks like it's got water in it, so it might just be scrap. But I'm going to see if it still turns. And then after that, I'm going to come over here and grab the transmission out of here. I don't see any broken spots on it. I'm guessing it's just shelled out the side, which isn't a big deal. They'll still buy them for a quarter as long as the cases are broken. All right, watch that. See if it turns. If it turns, it still has compression. I can hear it pumping in there. Alright, it's an 010 block. And they scraped off the suffix code. It's a CHE, so that makes it a 1978 Camaro. Off of an automatic car. I was going to go ahead and throw it back in the car once we got the transmission out. But I mean, it still turns. It's a 350. So I guess we'll go ahead and try to sell it to somebody. I don't know. These things used to sell for $100 quarters all day long, but I haven't sold one now in probably 4 years, 3 years, something like that. No, it's been since before the shutdown, so about 5 years. There we go. Another Turbo 400.
La próxima vez te mato. Mi vieja me dijo es gorda, pero me gustan las mujeres gordas. Sé a lo que te refieres.
And we're back. Lauren, any advice for the fans? I cook better with screw up.
Llamaré a la policía. Ya lo verás.
At Metro Kit, I put
Yeah,
fights
you know,
and
before
Apple
you
Watch
sitting at
anytime,
See, look.
at Metro.
You moron. There's 2 chairs.
$3 billion chimneys. In a fursuit, get sweat protection that lasts 72 hours. Gillette Clear Sheet.
Come on, bitch, hit me. Fuck your kind.
Voy a llamar a la policía.
Eat shit.
Bro, you get a month for free. It's free.
Guess what? I just found this at the down there at the other end.
So you got nothing.
I know that you spawned down there.
Try it. And you're gonna like it.
The green truck.
It involves opportunity. Yeah. And you tell yourself if you're or not.
Hey, how do you load the cars in the clutch?
Fix them up. Wilson does that shit for the cars.
Is he going to Walmart or Farm State Forest?
Yeah, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. That's like tractor on there.
Yeah, big tires. And people like buying those for big ass mud tires.
Both we take them into that, but they don't. Some of them don't. They're recycling. That's a garbage can. That's a garbage can. He buys like 10 cars a day.
Check this bad boy out. Just came in for scrap. Came in at the other yard, but I brought it over here. Still got fancy interior underneath it. They say he was still driving this car up until he passed away a couple years ago. There's a little bit of rust around here inside the underneath the vinyl top. It's not horrible. The body patch if the guy got on it sooner rather than later. But the rest of this car is rock solid. The floors are good, the frame's good. It does have some damage up here with this fender. I'm going to go ahead and roll the window up. That way it doesn't get rained in. I was shocked this cherry as nice as it is for a 1977 model. She's got a 350 under the hood. Still got the battery in it. 10 of 22, so yeah, that was less than 2 years ago. So this thing hasn't been off the road for too long. I bet it would fire right back up with a fresh battery. Unfortunately, they could not find a title for this thing. I mean, I know it's all okay and everything. I know the whole situation, but they have no clue where he put the paperwork for this thing. It's even got the 15-inch wheels on it. All the center cap, beauty rings, whole 9 yards are there. Yeah, you can see this side's a little bit rustier than the other side. Kind of rotted out around the windows. So that's unfortunate. That's the worst part of this car is right here on both sides. Like I say, if you really like this car, if you really like these cars in general, this would be the one to fix anyway, because all that could be patched. But we'll see how it goes. Worst case scenario, there's a lot of good parts on here. So time will tell. Anyway, it has been a crazy day. Got some terrible news. Probably some of the worst news I've gotten in a long time. Good news is we got 3 loads of cars shipped out. I think they average 19 or 20 tons a piece, which is about maximum. That's actually a little bit overloaded. And we also got that load of aluminum wheels and some other aluminum breakage shipped out. So made some pretty good room out there, made some pretty good progress as far as that goes. However, while we were loading the second load of cars, some guy came flying in some $100,000 truck. He flew right up to the semi, jumped out, waving his hands all around, acting like a madman, started taking pictures, and then he jumped back in his truck and took off. I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, man, that guy was kind of weird. Well, then during the lunch hour, I had to come out here because Terry was actually here, and of course I left my camera out there. He couldn't film this part, but he bought a 57 Chevy cabin clip from me. Plus he bought an engine and a few other things. And then another guy was buying an 83 Thunderbird, which once again I didn't get to film any of that. But anyway, while I was here, my buddy Skyler was out there waiting on me, and he said two guys pulled up, and they stood there and stared at him for a while. So we walked over there and asked them what they needed, and they told him that they were representatives of the railroad, and that some railroad police officer had turned us in, said we were driving on the tracks and blocking trains and all sorts of crazy stuff that wasn't true. I didn't understand exactly what was going on, and he didn't either. And so what he said he did is he gave the guy my phone number, and the guy was supposed to call me, which he never did. However, the gist of what I got is that they don't want us loading trucks out there anymore. The issue is that is the only place we can load trucks. That's the entrance where we circle in there. And you say, well, it's their property, they can do what they want. Yes and no. My dad has owned that property for 25 years now, give or take, maybe a little bit longer than that even. And the gate in the first probably fourth or maybe even a third of the road belongs to us. And then another section of the road belongs to another company, and then the last section of the road where we load the trucks belongs to the railroad. And the agreement has always been that we will share each other's third of the road, in agreement that we can share other parts of the road as well. So like we let the railroad come through our gate, right on our road, to get up that, to be able to do the switches and check the trains and things like that. And in exchange, they let us load trucks out there. That's been the agreement for years. And actually, the guy that owned the property before us, he had the same agreement with them that he could use that back there as long as he let them use the stuff up front. But anyway, I guess they got a new hotshot in there, thinks he's hot stuff, and he wants to shake things up and make it seem like he earns his paycheck. Typical hotshot railroad employee, sometimes the power goes to their head, and the railroad has more power than just about anybody else in the country. I think they're second only to gravity, and so pretty much whatever the railroad says, they get. So I guess this guy thinks he's all that, and he's going to put an end to us being out there. So now I have to figure out what we're going to do, and I spent the afternoon looking at it. I think I have a plan figured out. I'm hoping we can reach a resolution. I'm hoping that they'll actually call me, the big boss will, and we can actually negotiate, talk about this, and try to keep a level head and keep reason. However, this afternoon I looked around, and I found a way that we can use that first section of the road that we own and try to branch off of that, and we own some more property there along beside theirs. So we can build a new road that comes in and kind of circles around our yard, and that way we won't have to use theirs anymore. However, the thing is, if I do that, they might not be able to use our gate anymore. I don't want to be like that. Well, actually, I do want to be like that. Sometimes I'm kind of petty, but the business side of things doesn't. So I'm hoping we can reach a resolution, and I don't have to spend a week and a whole bunch of time and effort doing it. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do 90% of the work. And that way, just in case things completely explode and fall apart, we'll be pretty much done and set up and ready to go ahead and put in a new gate and do it all real quick. And I can have it done with another day or two worth of work. I went ahead and loaded the third truck out there, plus the roll-off of the wheel and all that. They never called me, and they never told me that I can't use it out there. They told my helper a bunch of stuff that he didn't understand. And exactly, they didn't explain it well to him. So as far as I'm concerned, at this point in time, we're just going to continue doing business as usual. I have used that property for my entire life. Ever since I was running equipment, I have loaded trucks out there. And I have never once gone on those tracks. I have never once gotten close to those tracks. It's never been an issue, ever. I'd hate to see it become an issue, but you know what? If it does become an issue, we'll do what we got to do. So I guess next week, that's what we're going to be doing. Is we're going to go out there and we're going to have to move about 15 or 20 cars, a bunch of pipes, rocks, a bunch of trees. I don't know, but I guess that's what this video is going to become. And good morning, Silas, back out here at this yard again. I've had a few days to think about it now, and so like I was talking about, I guess it was just a second ago for you guys, I've got to get this place cleaned up, that way we can make a new road right through here. There's really not any cars in the way, and I don't think it'll take that long. It's kind of unfortunate, a lot of these are old cars, and I don't really have anywhere to put them. So there might be a little bit of crushing going on for the old stuff. But basically, I think there's about 8 cars in the row right up here up front that I got to move. There's a handful of cars around the corner. And then there's going to be a few other cars that I got to move. as well. So I really don't think it's going to be that big of a deal to get it all moved. There's a lot of other cars in this little area as well, but they're not in the way, so they're not a critical priority. You know, I think ones like this Ranchero, I'll probably just go ahead and maybe pull the last few parts off of it and crush it. And then this Thunderbird, same thing. I really don't see anything out of it. There's a little bit of real stuff down in here I got to get out. Unfortunately, I no longer have help. That's unfortunate, but life goes on. Let's keep the pipe down here. You might be radioactive. I can't help it. There's a reason I'll put it back here. I know somewhere back there I put some radioactive stuff, so I'll have to make sure I don't put that in. There's a handful of old cars back here, like this old Mustang. Like I say, though, it's not really in the way, so I'll probably just let it sit for now. Basically, what I want to be able to do is bring the semis in right here, and they kind of circle through where this line of cars is. They can pull in the yard. I can load them in the yard, and then I want to make a way out here, so they can circle back through and drive right back out. That way, there's no turning around as well. I've got a couple cars here I'll have to get moved, and then over yonder, I think there's a handful of cars, but I'm pretty sure they're all constructed. And then out here, as you can see, there's quite a few trees I'm going to have to get out, but I think I can make my road right through here and kind of circle it up to the main road. That way they can just circle in off of our road, go right through here, and then going out, they go right back out through here and go back out on the road. I just got to make sure I make it a big enough of a turn where they can make it with a semi. I can't just make it a right angle, you know. And then once again, where these cars are, I've got a bunch more trees in here I'll have to take out as well. But I kind of want to put the road right through here so you can kind of see the red car on top probably isn't in the way, but there's a car beside it. There's two cars stacked up beside that, and then there's a white van there. I'll probably have to move those as well as the car I'm standing on, this little Horizon or whatever this is. And then I should be able to make my road go right through here. And you know, honestly, I'll probably go ahead and get rid of all these right here anyway. I think the only old one is this old late 50s Ford truck right here.
I'm trying to find where he's at.
I can take it up to the side of it. There used to be an old Eldorado, like a 69 Eldorado. I thought it was still back there, but I must throw it out and crush it and go.
All I'm seeing on the map is you and your glowing ass body.
And then on the other side of that white van, there's a small pile of pipe, little stuff that we didn't quite get picked up.
We're going first.
Get that done while I had help, but life goes on. So that's what's up. In addition to all that I have to get done, I have a boatload of cars I have to haul today, assuming everybody that's called over the weekend is all set. I haven't worked out at the yard on the weekend, and since I was a kid, I mean, you're talking almost 20 years. People still call thinking that they'll be able to somehow convince me to go out and work on the weekend. I'm like, look, Saturdays I work for myself doing other stuff, and I've got to have at least one day off. It's amazing how many people think they're on a machine. And sometimes I feel like it's funny. But I am not a machine. But I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, oh, these trees are growing. What I'm probably going to do on those, I'll try to get them with the loader, with the bucket, try to straighten them out. If that doesn't work, I'll probably have to use the rough out and switch it out there and get that way. Oh, that's one other thing. The wall of it is already wrong. That's really good for your shoes. But this area right here, there is no rock in there. So we'll have to probably get off. Now we're looking at probably spending, I'm guessing, 2 or 3 days worth of work, and then probably about $3,000 worth of rock, dirt on, bringing here to do this. So it's going to be kind of expensive, which is kind of annoying, especially when I have a perfectly good area to load trucks that I've been loading for the last 20, 25 years. But oh well. I will say there was time for a short amount of time where we drove the trucks all the way in and we loaded them out back. And that worked okay. And I would do that again. The only issue is that in order to get them out back, I'd have to bring them in through that way. And so that's why I was going to do this. That way it's no longer an issue. You don't have to touch anybody. I can just bring them in right here. Put them here, circle all around them, load them over there, and they can circle right back out. I'll have to figure out something for parking. Probably maybe into my Mustang, make that area a little parking area. That way I can have a truck and park it. Or I can make it out there.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, it's a casualty. I had to get here. He was too close to the helicopter.
I may go ahead and order trucks, and they haven't told me I can't use them yet. I can see the writing on the wall. And that would be really bad to have a truck sitting here, and then all of a sudden they come out and start screaming, and then I have to send a truck back in here or something like that. That would be a really bad big time accident. Which is why I understand. I want to avoid that if possible. I got the pressure warming up. I figured I'd show you real quick. As you can see, it's a mix of small stuff, big stuff, and between stuff. lot of this I can pack in cars, bring a car here. What I'm trying to do first is get all this pipe out. I've got a van now. I'm going to put it, crush it. A little bit of stuff up. A lot of fish I'm going to crush. Going back here, start grabbing the pipe. And I'll probably grab 1 or 2 sticks at a time. If I try to grab more than that, it's probably going to get complicated. There's these 2 pieces here may or may not fit. They might be a little bit too long. So I can probably fold those in half or something like that. Make it fit.
Oh, fuck. Let me out. Let me out. I'm gonna blow that fucking thing up. Fire fucking go away!
Yes, I went and bought Power for FS22. No, I didn't buy the new one. I went and bought the premium expansion for FS22. The Walking expansion.
Hey, I got it.
What if all I do for my type 2 diabetes is in the
How much was that?
Took my snap block off and tried to put it back on. But then on top of that, it was real rough, super bad. Then it fell side, it was up the fire. Absolutely nothing going for it. That's why I don't like it.
Why am I not that big?
I put the engine in there.
Get doing you worse to me, you fucker.
This Florida, when I first started, there was no keys, but the ignition turned to touch. So it wasn't a big deal, but then the wheels wouldn't stay. So I went ahead
I got an idea. Dustin, go set it top of the sub so I can hit the blades.
straighten them out. The ignition wouldn't turn anymore, so I couldn't get it to turn back. So the wheels were locked at an angle like this. Fortunately, I didn't have the snap block for this one, so I was able to go ahead and drag it up on there. This is number 7 for the day. I have 2 more that I have to go get yet before I can close this chart down and go to the other one. This Explorer,
Hey, I think so. You're not killing me.
pulled the wheels off of earlier, and then they ended up sending us another vehicle as well. Well, they got to get it cleaned out, so I'm not going to pick it up till later this week. I'm going to go ahead and grab this old half ton.
Stay
You know
right
he's
there,
gonna
I'll be
follow
right
around
back.
and hop around if
My
he
tea's
comes
cold by
out.
now. I go get a
Pick up
drink.
that giant teeth early. I didn't expect to see him until about 5 or 6 o'clock, and he's already
Can you
there.
force him outside like a water squashes the heck out the road?
It will fit on this truck, I think. And if I put a bed on here, I think I can get a little bit of money out of this one because it's pretty well complete other than that. It's a little bit beat up and it's got a little bit of rust in it, but you can buy all the patch panels for these. So I think there's a lot of good potential in this truck being a half ton. If it sits out here, I'm just going to have to move it 15 times and it's going to wind up getting tore up. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it with me now. We didn't make a ton of progress on this today. I think we got 3 cars moved out of here, plus I got all that pipe over there picked up, and a bunch of the little junk. So I mean, we got a decent amount done, but Mondays are always crazy days for buying cars, just because all the people over the weekend decided to get rid of their car. They want them gone. But we got 9 cars bought today, not counting the one that I haven't picked up yet, so not bad. I did have one more person that called that was supposed to call me back today with a vehicle that never did, so.
Hey, Carl, can you tell where I'm at on, am I in the ears there or are you sitting?
I had a tow column or AC or something cool on it, but I don't really see any really cool accessories on this one. But it's still got a lot of good parts. I guess this spotlight's kind of cool. It's got a unique design to it. Don't know that it's worth anything, but it is unique. Is this a V8 car? It's got the V on it, so I think that makes this a V8 car. Is this an automatic? It's automatic, so yeah, I guess it is a V8 automatic.
You blow me out or destroy your sub?
I don't know. I'm good at cutting stuff up. I'm not too good at figuring out what's what on. So I'll definitely hang on to that one.
Besides, I'm waiting for the sit duck to come back.
Excited. I'm not sure what this is. 64, 5, or 6.
No, you have to go to get D, I think he said.
It's probably was this 230 or 250? So probably not a real.
Besides, I'm probably gonna go play around with a new expansion.
This would be a good truck to cut the nose off of. Looks like the doors are pretty beat up, so nothing there. The next up is an old Packard. Looks like it's got a grill in it still, but the rest of the nose is gone. The trunk's already been cut off. It was cut off when we got it. So I don't know if there's a whole lot of value on this one.
That was the reason I wanted the premium expansion for that game so bad is the fucking winch that you attach to trees and shit and pull trees down. There's also a yacht or 2 on there you can use. Instead of you got a bunch of trees on a hill, you can just attach the cable to the tree and pull them up the hill.
And a guy coming to get a Thunderbird seat, and there's a guy coming to get something, I forget what. But I scheduled a bunch of people to be there this afternoon, so let's go see how many of them show up. We got the Diamond T loaded up. When I first looked at it, I wasn't entirely sure how we were going to get it loaded. So apparently it is I pulled it out of the chain, I let him back underneath it, and then I picked up the back end of the chain. And I've aired those front tires up on that thing multiple times. It's never been an issue. And as we were strapping it down, getting ready to leave, the front tire exploded. I mean, it exploded. It was big, big. One of the worst I've ever seen or heard. I'm glad we weren't standing next to it because that would have been bad news. Somewhere in here, oh, I see it right there. We've got these little glass red lights out here. There we go.
I'm back, sweet cheeks.
Set those out real quick. Take a picture of those. I think we are done for the day. No, they're not the same. This one's a dough, right? This one's a nut. I think they're the same size. Some yellow, the same size. So they work. If you want to take care of that, I'm going to head out. See you guys at the other yard in the morning. See how much you can get done.
Question is, if I'm above you where your helicopter comes out, will it spawn you above me in the helicopter?
I think so.
It'd be fucked up to do is fucking fly above me and fucking force us out of the helicopter into my plane.
You know, I just put my headset on, I heard it.
Heard what?
I know you're up to, you dirty son of a bitch. No.
So, first the bad news. Mr. Rubio's fingerprint scanner cannot be hacked by any ordinary tool.
I got it.
There is a fail-safe tool, which can reconstruct Mr. Rubio's fingerprint in case of emergency. This is our only chance to
Yep, this sounds too fucking out of the helicopter. Oh, that's has to swim back to land now.
I went ahead and brought this one out here. If I was intelligent, I probably would have just cut the nose off of it and crushed it.
I don't know.
Save the whole thing. Let's see if there's a key in it. Nope. No keys, unfortunately.
All I can tell you is you would have done at that distance.
There's AC in it. I don't know if it's this car or not. This motorcycle, right? It might be something good.
How?
What do we got here? Motor, I know that. But I'm not
Oh.
exactly what it's out of. There it is right there. 67 from Fury 3. And these are for 75 550. I'm sure they probably fit other models as well. And here's this RPT. This is actually my dad's car. He had this stored out there years ago before I was ever even born. So he's owned this car for probably 35, 40 years now. He has a GT convertible at one of the other yards. This is his parts car for it. So this is a bucket seat, 4-speed car, all 9 yards. And enough to sit back in the trees, it's really not too bad a condition. It's not much worse than what it was when he put it there all those years ago. Front fender is still good. The roof still has a lot of good chrome on it. Also we put it up here. The quarter panels were rusty when he put it there, he said. So it really hasn't changed much after all these years of sitting. It's got a good door on this side. So lots of good parts on it. It's got decent cars, well, it's not beat up, but it's got some good horse support features. Lots of good trim. One thing I never realized is the GTs actually have a special GT piece up here as well. This is his car, it's not mine, so I'm not going to be selling it or anything off of it, but I didn't really have anywhere else in the other yard where I've been working at to put it, so I didn't want to worry about dropping the car off or something like that. So I told him
That was gross.
keep it at my place.
Meet the traveling trio, each helping to protect the money we chase. Tools that help protect. Alerts that help check. One bank that puts you in control. Chase, make more of what's yours.
You give them what they really, really want. M&M's. All fun time.
Bounty Mega Roll. 4 rolls in 1.
Watch the most live NFL games.
That's not the best way to pull a trunk lock. I'm trying to do it without tearing out the deck lid because I think this is a decent. This is a pretty good deck lid, so I know I've done it up. That's what it is to drill this out or to come into the trunk. But on a time crunch, this is the next best thing. Be real careful with it. You know what you're doing. I have no clue what all is in here. 4 barrel. All sorts of good stuff in here. Covered in a rat. So I'm trying to dig in right now.
Oh, what's this side?
And of course, it was going to be another wild day. I got absolutely nothing done. I'm cleaning up, making that new road. I got this Dodge truck. It was quite the challenge. No keys, the wheels don't turn. Luckily, I was able to get it in and out of neutral. I was able to get it loaded up. Go back. The pretty good old Chevy car sitting beside it, but it was not for sale. Then I jumped it off. I went up to Durango. Durango was not that hard to get out. It was a little bit of a challenge. I had to go back and forth from the wheels, but really wasn't that big of a deal. And then, of course, I got that Valiant. I think it was a Valiant 6200 is what it was called, something like that. It's got bucket seats and it's a manual car, but it's a 303. I've got a guy with and I'm not available to pick it up right that second. I'll say I can get it here in a little bit. He said, okay, just call me. So I call him back, and then he's busy. So then I go get another car. He calls me back. Well, we're not picking up another car. And so he says, okay, well, call me back. And so I call him back, and then he doesn't answer. And so we've been playing phone tag for a week now. But I do have one more vehicle. I'm going to go back and get where that Valiant was.
Car, to the left, to the left.
Get that out of there. And we'll see if the guy on the Explorer calls me back. If he doesn't call me back, then I'll actually have a little bit of time out here. I might be able to put an hour of work in between us. Because I have so many cars about that. I think 5 or 6 yesterday. And 4 so far to go. I'm going out to 5 now. Some of those vehicles are ones people hauled into me, but most of them are ones I've been having to pick up. So it is wild. Tomorrow I will be here all morning long though. I have a guy bringing in a whole bunch of stuff from the factory. So I have to be here for that. So while I'm waiting on him, I will hopefully be able to get quite a bit done. I was really hoping I had that done this week. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, because I got to work out my place here in 2 days. So if we don't get it done tomorrow, we'll just have to wait until Monday.
Well, that was not good. Come, we regroup.
Well, I ended up not getting anything else done out there. I'll have to try to do it tomorrow. Pick this thing up, and I was going to just drop it out there and crush it. But I looked at these drills, and these Bravado drills are actually worth pretty good money. They take a little bit of effort to get off though, and I don't have time to mess with it, so I just brought it out here, dumped it at my place, so I can pull it out later, and then go ahead and crush it on a future day. It's got some gas parts in it as well, and then it looks like there's some stuff inside it, maybe an old washboard. Can't really see what else might be in it. I sold a few items. Just like where I put them at.
Yeah, you can't hide from your body. I got night vision on my weapon.
Not this. This is the GMC 302 family. But I sold the old Ford Flatbed. And I sold these controls out of an old Toyota. There's that. And then I sold these 2 glass lenses right here.
Wait, you expect me to be up on top of the fucking thing?